Stop scrolling. Yes, you. Do you know cow foot can turn into a dish so rich and creamy? It will make you forget your name. Welcome to the world of Nkwobi. Today, we are not just cooking, we are creating flavors that will make your kitchen smell like a 5-star restaurant. And by the end of this video, your taste buds will be doing a victory dance. Yeah, let's get started. The first thing you will need is cow leg or cow foot. The next on our list is ugba, fermented African oil bean seed. You need potash. If you don't have potash, you can replace it with baking soda. Next is ehuru, also called African nutmeg. You have to blend it, but first of all, take out the shell, and this is what you should have. Then blend into a powder form. Next is some scotch bonnet pepper, onion puree, palm oil, utazi leaf, and crayfish. At this point, let's get started with the cooking process. Wash cow foot thoroughly and place in a pot. Add seasoning cube, salt, sliced pepper, and onion puree. Pour in water just enough to cover the meat and cook on medium-high until the cow foot is tender and soft. Stir this so that all the ingredients we added can go round. Add more water if needed while cooking. The next thing to do is to prepare the palm oil sauce. But for this, we need potash. You have to dissolve the potash in water just like this and let it sit. Back to the meat, it is ready at this point. You can see from the video, this took up to an hour, like for it to cook to be very soft. So if you have a pressure pot, please make use of that. It will be faster. Let's prepare the oil sauce. In a large pot, pour the palm oil, add the dissolved potash. Please strain the potash so you don't have any particles of it in the food. Stir continuously until the oil changes from red to a thick yellowish consistency. Be careful not to add too much potash. Like I said earlier, if you don't have potash, you can use baking soda. That works perfectly. This is the consistency you want to achieve. You can see it is yellowish in color. Please note that while I'm doing this, there is no heat. I mean, the gas is not on. It's time to add the other ingredients. I started with my seasoning cube, salt, the blended ehuru powder, the calabash nutmeg, onion puree, more onion puree, and ugba, fermented oil bean seed. Go in with your scotch bonnet pepper, your crayfish powder. That's pretty much everything that should go in right now. As for the utazi leaf, it's just for garnishing. You don't need to add it at this point. Mix this very well. You want to make sure everything is well combined. Please don't forget to taste and adjust seasoning if needed. You don't want anything to go south because this sauce is what is going to coat the meat. Make any adjustment now before the meat goes in. I added the meat and you are going to stir this till every piece of the cow foot is coated with the sauce. Can you see how creamy it looks? Make sure yours is as good as this. And trust me, the flavors of this dish are on point. If you want, you can heat this up a little for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Don't leave it there for too long. It is best served hot, and don't forget your chilled drink to calm your taste buds. And there you have it. Your Nkwobi is ready to blow minds and taste bud. If you have enjoyed this recipe, don't just sit there drooling. Smash the like button. Drop a comment telling me when you'll be trying this. And of course, hit the subscribe button. Let's be honest, you don't want to miss the next kitchen magic I'm about to drop. And hey, if you don't subscribe, how will you know when I'm serving up another finger-licking recipe? Until then, do well to enjoy my Nkwobi recipe. So creamy, tender, and succulent. Bye for now, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share this video with someone that needs it, and cook this for your family. I am waiting for your review. Thanks for watching.